Hey guys, welcome to the shop. So over the last few days I've been stripping the rest of the paint off the exterior of the body, and then yesterday I acid etched it, trying to get ready to put some epoxy on it, but I want to take care of some of these body panel issues first. But yeah, that'll be next up. We getting that taken care of. So last week I left you, we had put the T150 together. I have gotten the engine into the frame, and I want to tell you that was an ordeal. I went and got this engine hoist specifically for putting that engine in there, and it was just one issue after another trying to use that. I'll tell you what those are just in case you run into the same issue. So when you get those hoists, apparently they don't send it with all of the hydraulic fluid in the piston. So check that. It would only lift maybe 3 feet off the ground, which was stressful. And then the second issue is once I figured that out and got it suspended over the frame, the boom wouldn't reach out far enough to get it into alignment with the body, with the engine mounts. So that was an ordeal as well. But anyway, finally got it in there, and I'm ready to bolt the transmission in, but the vendor has sent me the wrong bolts for the flywheel. So the new ones are supposed to be here tomorrow. Hopefully that'll get here, so next week we'll be able to get that bolted in. Today what I want to do is work on this stabilizer shock and try to get it installed. But first, what I'm going to have to do, it doesn't use the stock mount here at the axle, so I'm going to need to loosen this perch, raise the axle up a little bit, and get that out from under there before I can install the new stabilizer. While we're here, something else I had been working on, I didn't know, but manual gearboxes are different than power steering in that the spline size is different, so you can't use a manual pitman on a power steering pump or gearbox, I'm sorry. So what I did was ordered this drop pitman, and normally it would insert from the bottom, and the nut would be on the top, but I didn't like how the drive link was below this other bar here. The closer you can get these to parallel with each other, the better your drive will be. So I reversed the taper on the drop pitman arm so I could put that joint on top instead of bottom. But I'm not exactly sure that'll work, because the more you turn to passenger side, this could bind here. I'll just have to see, does that get to that point before the stop engages. It'd actually be on the other wheel, but you get the point. But anyway, so what I did was ordered a standard non-drop power steering pitman, which will be here in the next few days. So we'll see what that looks like, and we'll back up and punt. I really don't like this configuration. I'd much rather it be on the bottom of a drop like this, but we'll see how that works out. Anyway, let me get set up, and we will get that old bracket out of there, and see if we get the stabilizer installed. All right, let me loosen off these nuts. put a jack on the axle, lift it up a little bit. I should be able to get that out of there. Alright, let me check and see what the torque specs are for those. We'll get that tightened down. Alright, these get torqued between 70 and 85 foot-pounds. So next up will be to put this bracket here. And that the stabilizer will go right in this area here. So let me see if I can. All right, so the last thing I want to do before I call it quits is just swap out this linkage here. You're supposed to be able to use the stock, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just ordered another one a little longer. I don't know how I feel about these. I think this is stainless steel. I might at some point sandblast it and paint it black. We'll see. For now, this will do. Alright guys, so there it is, it's installed. It's pretty good in there. Probably have to be some adjustments once I get it on the ground. Went ahead and got those sway bar linkages in as well. Those look pretty good. I'm not so sure about the stainless, but for now, we may end up sandblasting those and painting them black. We'll see. Anyway. Hopefully next time we'll have the flywheel bolts, and we'll be able to bolt up the transmission to the engine. Go ahead and get that piece done, and then I've got headers and a lot of other goodies to throw at it. So that'll be next time. Anyway, thanks for coming by the shop. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.